And niggas could be saying anything. Niggas say, "Damn, Ralph, why you let Dre beat you like that?" Y'all talking about man game. Y'all say shit about Ronnie not having a neck.
That shit, man, this shit ain't making me no money. This shit ain't making me no money. That's his other go-to. He always be like, this shit ain't making me no money. Fuck, I care about this game for.
Don't nobody care if a nigga getting their ass whooped.
Sports coverage of the
We
National
all we,
Football
we all
League
become
brings us to
nonchalant.
historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago the Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd.
He
And
actually
through a
killed
sea of
people.
pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
He pulled up and had the teardrop there too. I was like, yo.
Bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Yeah, Terry's a killer, bro, in real life.
I was like,
I
yo.
was like, why am I letting this man in my vehicle?
Is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Mon going to throw it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mon. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
He wanted to do.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense as we play here in Week 9 of the 2021 season. Normally, you're slipping kind of past the halfway point, but now with the season expanding to 17 games, you kind of think that teams might look up and say, gosh,
who came in like that?
Left to go.
No doubt about it. Remember, they've had their open week already, so this could be a straight shot all the way from here on out. To me,
oh, shut up, bitch. Now you capping. That shit funny, P? AOP, you about to choke, bro. It's not even that funny.
And I'll make sure you're ready for the next one.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him. Bring it up 4th
He said, when I see that, he said, I doubled up instantly because I know you were back.
This will be out of bounds at the 1 here, 12-yard line.
After that, you were bitching last week. I doubled down right away. That shit was funny, bro. Nah, he's spitting facts. That's what made it funny.
Come up now, 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah. And you got the Cards, third best team on the game. Like,
this defense for the Vikings,
not even
very
exaggerating.
good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Jackson now. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got him both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about it.
Sammy touchdown.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move.
Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
But there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Whoa, bad move. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Mond looks to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
I don't know what the fuck this man just using.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it when the other direction had some blocking and picked up a touchdown.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick-6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I have to imagine many defensive coordinators had a sleepless night trying to game plan ways to slow down Lamar Jackson. What do you think is the most effective way to try to do it?
Well, you've got to be a little counterintuitive because normally you're sitting on the wide receiver 1, aren't you? But with Lamar Jackson, I'd sit on the tight end. He loves to throw into the middle of the field, loves that position as his #1 target. Take that away and hope you have a corner who can stand up man-to-man against his speed guy on the perimeter.
They'll run for it. It's Edwards. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. They start the drive with Cook. And some space here. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Boy, the word with Dalvin Cook is explosiveness. I'm not sure there's anybody in the league that has the acceleration that he does, and he put it to good effect there.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Mond out of the shotgun. That is caught by Thielen. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought.
And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. 23 yards on the play. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's a give to Dobbins. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
What's good, bro? Ooh.
Now a handoff for Dobbins. And they're able
You
to
said
get
who?
this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Oh, really?
12 yards.
He's not ready.
Up there, good for a Raven 1st.
When they put the ball in J.K. Dobbins' chest and he carries it, he runs with a lot of determination and aggressiveness. Just one start last year as a rookie, but still managed 805 yards and 9 touchdowns. I think he's ready for a big year 2 leap. Now the lead runner for the Baltimore Ravens.
A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Looking for the end zone. And that'll be caught.
Touchdown,
Ravens.
no.
It's Hollywood Brown.
He threw a bad ball. He ran back into me. That's not pass interference.
Hitting double digits
Come on,
with his
man.
10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Might be Coach Keys. Fuck himself over.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the
the Vikings now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. Second down and 7. Handoff here to Nwangu. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
There they go play action here. Mon. That's caught by the tight end, Aaron Smith Jr. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. A give. This is Cook. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Handoff comes to Cook. And just shutting him off there. Touchdown, Vikings! In the NFL in 2020, only Derrick Henry had more yards after contact than Dalvin Cook, and runs like we just saw. That's why. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will shrink to 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well.
Yeah, I was blitzing what you call him and trying to get my fucking Xbox.
That he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Jackson on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's
he lost the game, so
they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms
I was
of
blitzing my strong
yards.
safety, so he was just throwing it to him up the
what he's
seam.
got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Well, he said he got
This
hurt,
winds
so
up
he's
a
like,
gain
I
of 4 to the
had to make up
41.
for it.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Last play of the game, I knew he was going to throw it to him. Pick that shit off.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Without my loyal presence, I'll answer
On
the
3rd
question.
down, Jackson. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell
Come on,
with the
bro.
switch on
What's
that.
that?
I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball in his hands.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there
That
after
man a
giving up the
Panther, bro.
1st down.
I saw him in free agent before I started.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Don't tell Ralph that.
Dobbins.
The Ralph, yeah, I agree. He might be messing. He making that shit up. I think Ralph right to this.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal.
Oh, he says he really good.
Certainly appears that they're loading the defense into thinking that the passing game is going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back.
He's supposed to be wilding,
bro. 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Montier on first and 10. Under pressure is Mond, and he'll go down. Justin Madubuike able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Able to avoid him at the 40. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Why are you so ass,
going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, here's Mond. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Mond looks to throw on first down.
Where are you going, Gilmore?
They'll find Nwangu underneath. And they'll get him down after the pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Run to the ball, not away.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first.
What happened, Jason?
Back and make a nice safe throw.
I said D. Smith is annoying. He's talking about we bump it and put the screenshot of late night.
Nice play for the offense.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Dobbins trying the left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running.
We'll score the game in real life.
You're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss. Jackson.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line.
What's up, bro?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now Charles,
you say you doing what?
Get in gear.
Come on,
I think,
man.
partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Cook following the penalty. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 94 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
That's your man.
Mon now off of play action. And that's taken in. It's B.C. Johnson. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 22 yards there, a first down. Now a give to Madison. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Oh,
Picked off at the 23. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. It's a first down and more for Dobbins. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now Jackson. Flush to his right. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Oh, my
As
God.
the punt team now as this one's sent away. That's taken on the 25. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Now Mon. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Here's Mond. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Don't bail him out. Niggas drop back 40 yards. Click the analog and it's roughing the passer.
Got out to the tight end.
You should already be
now gives a
fucking
much
hit.
better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encourage.
Yeah, bro, you gotta fucking have the right about the people.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the offense will take over.
So he ended up back to Raiders because you were being hard-headed.
Vikings now to start their next drive.
You.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
They told you to cut a nigga. You didn't want to cut a nigga. You ignoring them.
Here, 2nd down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Back now in Baltimore. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Mond. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown.
Come on, bro. Why y'all holding, man? Just play
This is where you need
game.
a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Mond. This is Smith with a grab. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Jackson's feet. Be up on the transaction.
With Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Man, he should not be getting me with that fat-ass motherfucker. That's crazy.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run it again with Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And if the Vikings can take care of business on the extra point, they will have the lead. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. He's going deep for Brown.
That shit is huge, bro.
35.
This nigga just ran right, jumped like MJ making a fucking the Bulls win shot, throws it across the field.
But he can really sling it as well, and he connects on a big one there. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A handoff running left is Dobbins. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Bond going to throw it. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going. Mon looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Well, he was looking at a dime formation, 6 defensive backs on the field, so he's looking for anyone to throw the football to, but he didn't have anyone open, so he took off and ran for it, but he came up just short, and that brings up 4th down. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. They get 25 yards out of that one. And that leads to a Minnesota 1st down. On the give is Nwangu. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Nwangu. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Herb Smith Jr., his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. DJ Wadham in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
They're going to snuff this play out behind.
I just want to know who cut that loud ass TV on when I'm driving down the field for the game.
Use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd
mark on the big screen.
Sabotage.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again. A little second effort there on the strong
That's
run.
still pending.
And then drop just inside of the 20. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Mond out of the shotgun. Smith catches left side. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The kick by Joseph is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
Yeah, Sam Darnold is fucking
you
Good game, Jay.
on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the fourth quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So for Minnesota, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles